Tell me how you want it, yeah. Call me and I'm on my way.
Hey guys, it's your girl Themgalstopic, and I am back with another video. I do not know why I sound like this. I'm very confused because I'm not sick, and yeah, I didn't just wake up. I've been up for a little minute now. So yeah, I don't know why I sound like that, but I'm gonna continue doing the video as per usual. So today I'm doing a Q&A, and my girl Naughty, I will put her name down in the video. The first question is, what is 3 goals you wish to accomplish this year? I think one goal that I would like to accomplish this year would be to like get my wig business started up. Like, I'm ready to like start making wigs and start selling them, and you know, yeah, just get my little business up. My second goal, to find a good job, possibly a government job. I don't want to be that type of person who has one income coming in. I want to have several incomes, so I don't have to worry about going broke ever. That's why I kind of wanted to start my wig business and then YouTube. So that's like a couple, like 3 sets of income coming in. A third goal is to get closer with God. Right now, I don't really go to church like that, but I do pray, and I do sometimes read the Bible, but I really want to like, I know some people say you don't really have to go to church in order for you to be closer to God. You just really, gotta talk to him and stuff, but I haven't been to church, y'all, since I probably was like a little kid, so I kind of want to go back. Like, there's this church I like, those black churches where they be, clapping and all that. Like, it's a lot of excitement. I like stuff like that. The next question is, what was your first job? My first job was at Safeway, a grocery store. I liked it. It was nice, whatever. Like, I always, even when I was little, I was like, you know what? I think I want to be a cashier when I'm old enough to get my own job. And I ended up getting one when I had got my first job. So it was kind of good. I thought it was going to be hard, but it was really easy. The third question is, what is your dream? I just want to be financially stable. I would say that's my dream. I don't want to ever have to like struggle. I want to be in a comfortable place in my life where I can do everything that I wanted to do and get everything done, because I'm at the age of 20 and I feel like I should have it all together, but then I keep forgetting, like, I'm so young. I don't have to. I'm still a learning progress, so I can't always compare my life to other people's lives because I'm not like the other person. We're different in many ways. So that's why I try not to like stress over the fact that, oh, this person is doing better than me, or this person got that before me. I try not to stress because God has planned my life. It's coming. I know it's coming. God is telling me to be patient. I'm going to be patient and just do what I'm supposed to do right now. So yeah, I would say that's my dream, to be financially stable. Fourth question is, where is one place you want to travel? I know I keep saying I'm just like, I didn't have my answers prepared, so I'm trying to give it to y'all off the top of my head. But I think one place that I do want to travel to is Mexico. I've never been. I heard good things about it, and I do like Mexican food, so why not go to Mexico? So yeah, I will go there soon when I get some money. And I have a lot of money saved up. Actually, I will go. The fifth question is, what is your middle name? Now, please don't make fun of me because I don't really like my middle name, and I don't really tell everybody my middle name because I don't like it. but my middle name is Ariane. It's like a really, really old name. I don't know why my parents gave me that middle name, but yeah, that's my middle name. So, yeah. Next question is, how did your parents meet? I need to stop saying my parents. I don't really know the full story how they met, but my mom did tell me, I think she did tell me that she met my father when she was going to Petworth Elementary School. She went there and she said she met him when she was going there or whatever. And that's all I really know about how they met. Sorry, I don't really have a more fulfilling story for you guys. The next question is, what is one thing you regret? Now, that's a good question. Thank you, Naughty, for giving me that question. I wouldn't necessarily say I regret things in life because everything is a learning process. Regret is a strong word to me, and I think we're too young to even say, well, at least I'm too young to say I regret anything, because it's still a learning process to me. It's not like I'm like 40 or damn near 50 years old saying like, yeah, I regret doing this and doing that, because I can't go back to that. But even though you can't go back to stuff, you can change like the way you do stuff, like the way you process stuff. So I will honestly say I should have been more careful of who I let into my life. I'm not saying I regret, but I should have just been more careful. I should have just, believe people when they show you who they are. Me, I was always like, a nice person, forgiving person. Like, when somebody say they apologize and they miss me, I'm like, okay, you know what? There's no point of dwelling over the past. Like, we can be friends again as long as you don't do anything cruddy again. But sometimes when people do stuff to you, you just gotta leave them in the past. I learned that, like, you can't really live off regret, because once you start to regret stuff, you start to like get depressed, like, dang, I should have did this, I should have did that, I should have never let this person in my life, I should have never said that. But me, I just don't live off regret. It's just no reason to. When you're so full of life, there's no reason to. The next question is, how was your high school experience? Honestly, I've been to like, how many high schools have I been to in my life? There was Reservoir, Meade, and Payne. Okay, so I've been to 3 different high schools. And at Reservoir, that high school was like filled with a lot of fake people. It's a lot of fake people. But I think I learned my lesson from that school, because after I left that school and I went to Meade, and then after Meade I went to Pay Branch. Like, after Pay Branch, not after Pay Branch, after Reservoir, I just started staying to myself in school. Like, I didn't talk to anybody. I ate lunch by myself. I studied by myself. I did everything by myself. Pep rallies, I was by myself. But luckily, this is such a small world. At I knew somebody there from my middle school. So even though I was always by myself, I still had somebody to talk to. Like, I'm just very careful in high school. I made sure I didn't have that many friends. And it's not that I didn't want that many friends. It's just less drama when you have less friends. So that was my thing. So I just chilled with one person throughout high school. Then when I got the Pay Branch, I had like probably a good 3 friends that I talked to like every day. And literally, I remember this moment from high school. this one girl, she was like, dang, she is always to herself. Like, you never see her with anybody else. Like, I'm trying to be like you. I don't know why that stuck with me, but that just shows you right there, like, I'm not with all the drama. Like, I stayed to myself. Nobody, even when I was going to high school, nobody could never say nothing about me, because I was never in nothing. I never knew of nobody. I never talked about nobody, etc. Nobody could say nothing. So, yeah, like, my high school experience, I stayed to myself. Like, it was still a good experience. But, yeah. I think it would have been more fun if I talked to a lot of people. But, like I said, I don't live off regret. It's life. The next question that she sent me was, have you ever been bullied, or have you ever been a bully? I've never been bullied. And I've never bullied anybody. I knew of people who like to bully other people, but just because I was friends with them don't mean that I liked the way they put themselves out there. Like, just because I was friends with them, I didn't do the same things as them. Like, when I see somebody bullying somebody else, I would say some like encouraging words to the person who was being bullied, so it don't seem like just because I'm their friend, I'm the same, because I'm not. And that's another thing I can say. People always, even though I didn't talk to a lot of people in high school, nobody could ever say I was a mean person. They can never say, oh, this girl always talk crap. And everybody was always saying I was always lovable. Like, if you ask me for advice, I'll give you my honest opinion. Like, even if you choose to go the other route, like, I will still be there for you. But the next question is first job experience. So that's kind of like the same thing from asking what was my first job. It's my first job experience. I never held a job before until I got to Safeway, and that's when I was like around I was either 16, I was 16, and I was working at Safeway. This girl I used to talk to, we were friends at the time, like really, really close. She was working at Safeway first, and this was all the way in Rockville. And at the time I was living in Silver Spring, and I was going to Paint Branch. So she was telling me like, oh yeah girl, you should apply to Safeway. I'll put in a good word for you, and it's that and the third. So I was like, why not? Like, I do need a job. I'm tired of asking my parents for money. I want to be able to have my own money. So I was like, sure, why not? So I applied, and then the manager, she called me, and she gave me an interview time and day to like come in. And I told my mom and dad, and my dad, he took me to my interview. And I don't remember how I went to the interview dressed, but I think I wore a white button-down shirt and some black slacks, because, you know, being that was my first job, I wanted to still be like professional, give off professional vibes. So he dropped me off, whatever. And the manager, she was really cool. She was laid back, and I was like, you know, sitting there so shy, like I didn't want to mess up, like being that I'd never had a job before. I just didn't want to mess up. Everybody know that feeling, like you never had a job before, you're shy. Especially me, I'm shy until I get familiar with things. But yeah, so really, she didn't really ask me any questions about my experience. All she really asked me was, what is the days, the dates and times I'll be able to work, and was I interested in the job? That's all she asked, and I said yes to. Well, I said yes to the interested in the job, and I told her the days and times I could work, and she went ahead. She was like, okay, you got the job. She went ahead and did my background for me. I didn't have to take a drug test because she wanted to like speed up the process. So she was like, don't tell nobody that you didn't have to take a drug test. And I was like, okay, I definitely won't. Like, it was just like a shocker. Like, I just got my first job that easy, like that. So that's when I knew, like, she was laid back. She was cool for real. But yeah, she did all that. And she said that I would have to come back for training, which I think was 4 hours. So after I left the interview, whatever, and I came outside, my dad was like, "Did you get it?" I was like, "Yeah." He was so happy. Like, I swear, when your parents be so happy for you, it's like the best feeling ever, because it just drives you to want to, like, do more, like, good things for your parents to praise. Like, I was just happy that my father was happy that I got the job. I should have been more happy than him, but he was more happy than me. But, you know, I was still happy. And not only that, but I was happy I was at least working at a place with one of my friends. So when I tell y'all, when I had my first job and they always was asking me to come in, I was always saying yes, 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 because I wanted to, like, have a lot of money. And y'all, so this still to this day, I don't know what the heck I spent my money on. I think I just spent it on, like, food, like I always do, hair, to wear hair and stuff like that. So basically pointless stuff. But yeah, that was my first job experience. Like, it was a good job, a good first job. This is the last question, y'all. I know y'all tired of me, but it's the last question. Who do you think is a better rapper, Nicki Minaj or Cardi B? They both are talented in their own ways. They're both good rappers. But I'll probably have to go with Cardi B. It's just, for some reason, I get this type of vibe from her, like, even though some things she be saying be like, what? Some other stuff she be saying do be making sense. I be like, oh yeah, that's a bar right there. I could mess with that. But Nicki Minaj, she didn't seem like she just be rapping about anything. And I know I don't got time for y'all Nicki Minaj fans coming in here and saying,
oh really? She just be rapping about anything, blah, blah, blah.
I don't care. Like, you coming for somebody who don't really even listen to them too, like that. I'm just giving my opinion, so respect my opinion, like, as if I would respect yours. Respect yours. Yeah, I like Cardi B better, even though I don't really have a favorite. I like her better. And yeah, that was all the questions that she sent me. And if you guys have more questions, please don't forget to, like, send them to my DM, or you can leave them down in the comments below, and I'll make another Q&A. I hope you guys liked it, and I hope to see you guys soon in my next video.
Tell me that you need me, yeah.